Whether you have 100K or 10 million and beyond, there are cards in this video that you should just go all in on. Just buy as many as you possibly can because they're going to make you coins. If you're looking to buy cheap and reliable FC24 coins, look no farther than my partner FUTLOOT and use my code ELITE, ELYYT, for an extra 6% at checkout. What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. We're gonna kick things off today with a year in review player pick. I've seen some pretty big pulls from some of you guys who have sent me your packs on Twitter. But before we open this pack here in just a second, I want to explain my new investment, which is going to be Alejandro Balde, as well as some other winter wildcards. Now, in our last episode, if you guys watch it and are keeping up with this Trading to Glory series, I told you guys that this promo would be different and that these cards would hit their low point on Monday and Tuesday rather than Thursday and Friday. And so far, things are looking like that's coming true, as this card has already risen to 60,000 coins, and that's what I'm buying him at right now. About 60K, 59,000 coins on Snipe or bid, but 60,000 coins is about what he's going for right now. And I really like that Enzo Fernandez card price as well. Anything less than 70K, I think you're going to do very, very well. But when we looked at this last, Cristiano Ronaldo was 2.6 million coins. He is now 2.9. I'm not saying he's not going to go higher, because he probably is, but would I still invest in him? I'm probably going to stay away. Even though I could afford to buy him, I think what we are going to do is we're going to put all of our coins into these lower budget cards, not so much Eberiche Eze, Wijnaldum, or Cherky. I don't really like to deal with cards that are at discard price, even though Eberiche Eze, with that 99 passing and decent stats all around, he could go up above 13K. But I think my favorite investments are going to be Enzo Fernandez, Alex Balde, Grimaldo looks pretty good as well. And then Alex Morgan for medium budget people, 280K. We called her at 240K in the Discord. That's where we got her at, but I still think 280 is a great price on that card. So there's a lot of good options for you guys to invest in with these winter wildcards still. If you missed out on the best prices, they're still pretty cheap, but I don't think they're going to be cheap much longer. I think by Friday when they go out of packs that they're going to go up in price. Let's start with the one of 375 plus, see if we get anything out of this. 84, we'll take that. But here is the big player pick that we have been waiting on. Give me Player of the Month Mbappe. Saved me so much coins if we got Mbappe. Unfortunately not. And to be honest, I don't really know who to take here. Vanden Boomen was one of the cards that came out as an SBC that we didn't do, but he did get upgraded to 88, and that card looks pretty usable, and he could get upgraded even further. So I think we're going to take him, I guess, just as a sub, because I don't really see myself using either of the other ones, and hey, maybe we can root on him getting another upgrade. But we're running out of room on our transfer list. I'm at 100 items, which means that these Baldes can't even fit on our transfer list right now because we have so many things from the previous two episodes still sitting there waiting on these cards to go up, like Barella and Foden. Foden actually dropped after we bought him. We got him for about 147,000 coins, which is about what he is right now. So we're losing coins after tax. But he got all the way down to 116K. So the investment idea was there, but we just did not time that right whatsoever. So we stayed patient, didn't panic sell, and he has recovered because with that market crash that came with winter wild cards, these cards did not go up like we expected. And some of them, like Foden, went down. But we're still looking good now that Foden is back up to what we bought him for. Guiaro is making us a little bit of profit. Fabinho is up about 2,000 or 3,000 coins and probably is going to go higher. So I'm not in any rush to sell these kind of cards, but do I want to sell some of my investments that are currently on our transfer list to open up more room and more coins to buy more Balde? And to be honest, I think my answer is probably yes. I might dump some of this SBC fodder, even though it's a great investment and is basically guaranteed to give us profit over the next few weeks. I think the winter wildcard profit is actually going to be higher. And then Nick Pope, who I've been listing on the market, I actually listed a ton of them so that we can complete the trader objective, which we talked about that glitch in the last episode. So if you want to learn how to do the objective glitch with the wildcard trader, check out the very beginning of the most recent upload. But we got all of these Nick Popes for between 13 to 16,000 coins. I think an average of about 15K is what we got these cards for. He is now up to about 20,000 1,000 coins. We got like 30 of him. So that card is already on its way up, and I just do not see it coming down anytime soon. I think this card continues to go up and could be one of our best return on investments in terms of percentage that we've had since Karamo, the FC Pro Live card. But those Winter Wild cards could be the next thing. But why are we investing in specifically the Balde Diao and the Enzo Fernandez and the Grimaldo, the cards in Winter Wild cards here, rather than the cards that are in Winter Wild cards Team 2? Well, this Team 2 dropped on Christmas, which was a lot sooner than I expected. They dropped that at a very weird time in comparison to previous promos. Of course, just because it was Christmas, I assume is why they dropped it on that day. But these cards are going to be in packs not just until tomorrow, but these will be in packs until next Friday. But there's still going to be more cards that join Team 2 on Friday. It is very confusing, but that is how these cards are going to work, which means that cards like Kyle Walker and cards like Mukiele and cards like Doku and Alaba, who normally would be incredible investments right now, you'd be buying them all up. I'm not buying these cards because they're going to stay in packs for much, much longer. And even though they're on their way up right now with the rest of the market, I think there's a lot of opportunity and a lot more packs that we're going to get this weekend and more, tradable SBCs that we get, marquee matchups and FUT Champs rewards, etc. that are going to bring these cards down again. So I'm going to wait on Team 2, but I'm going to put all of my coins into Team number 1. Now, there are some more cards coming to us over the course of the next day. And so when we see content on Friday, we're going to see more Winter Wild cards join the game, like Adeyemi, who's going to obviously have a lot of pace. And I think they are going to give him 99 pace because they have given, Eberiche Eze got the 99 passing. I'm pretty sure somebody else got 99 dribbling. So yeah, I think, Eze's got the passing. I'm not sure who had the dribbling, but we've seen a couple 99 stats already. I imagine they're going to give 99 to Adeyemi there. We have Leon Goretzka, who's already in the Gullit gang, and he's just going to get even better. That's going to be a pretty expensive card. Casemiro might end up being usable for once. Then Geraldo Becker also predicted 99 pace on his card, possibly going to be up there as well. Saliba, great defender in the Premier League. And then Salah is going to be that big boy, the really expensive card that's going to drop on Friday. And this is a card that if you are in a high budget environment, if you've got 4 million, 5 million plus coins in your account liquid right now, which to be honest, I don't recommend. I think you should be invested. That's what I was saying in the last episode was buy. I had like 7, 8 million coins on Sunday, Monday. Now I have 2.4 million and I still think I have too many coins. But if you are liquid, there's an opportunity to flip cards like Salah on Friday. So be on the lookout for picking some of these cards up Friday afternoon and then selling them Friday night with our Friday flipping method. I know that Team of the Week doesn't necessarily count as a promo team, but I've never seen a team get released or a promo get released where every single card in it, every single one, falls to fodder price. And this Team of the Week, number 15, did it in a day. Just a few hours in, they are all fodder price. Every single last one of them. I don't know if this is good for the game. We know that Team of the Week does get a little bit less relevant as the year goes on, but I think that's insane. I don't really have any trading tips that go along with that at all. I just wanted to point it out. I've never seen it before. But what isn't fodder price is a lot of Team of the Week 14. And I want to bring this up because it really highlights how healthy the market is and how healthy the market is going to continue to be until about 2 weeks from now when the Team of the Year market crash really begins. And to be honest, I would probably give it a week and a half before we start seeing a huge drop on the market. But in the meantime, there are cards that are only going to be going up. And these Team of the Week 14 metas are one of them, especially when we look at players like Raphael Varane. This card has been chilling at 240K all week and even got to as low as 218,000 coins on Tuesday before rising out of packs, and he is just going up nonstop. I don't think it's going to stop at 290. I think this card is going to fly into the 300s pretty quickly, and that card's going to keep going up. Now, if you want to invest in Team of the Week 14, you are late. Even later than the wild cards but it's not a card that I think is going to stop rising. So it's also a decent investment. If you can get in at 290 or less, you're pretty much guaranteed profit. And when we look at cards like St. Maximin and we look at cards like Kim Min Jae, especially given the fact that we are going to get some winter wild cards that are in Bundesliga, such as Goretzka and Adeyemi, those cards, if people pack them or if people go out and get them, Kim Min Jae out of pack investment could be going up. Now, there's not a ton of them on this team. And when you look at St. Maximin, he's a little bit more risky because it really comes down to the links that you get. And as you can see, this card's gone up from 61 to 70K, but not quite as much as the cards from more meta leagues. Either way, Team of the Week 14 doing very, very well out of packs, but it just illustrates how well the market is doing right now. To summarize, I do think that there's still opportunity to get in on winter wildcards. I would wait until division rivals supply or with marquee matchups at content release today. You're going to see a little bit of supply that gives you opportunity to at least snipe some cards or maybe get on bid or try to get for 5 to 10% less than what their current price is right now to cover that tax. But once you hit Friday at content release, I only see these cards going up similarly to what we saw with that Rafael Varane, where right as that card went out of packs, he was at 260K. He went out of packs at 260K, and just in a few hours, he's already at 300,000 coins. I see the same thing happening with those winter wild cards. So make sure to get in when you've got that opportunity. I think by the end of the day, you're going to be looking at a card with Alex Balde, who's, 65, 66, maybe even closer to 70. So it's not going to be a huge window, but once we get to Friday, the window is closed and we're going to be looking forward to the next investments, which would be Winter Wildcards Team 2 and all of the guys that are going to get dropped on Friday. Not really going to have any opportunity to invest in Team of the Week 15, given the fact that they're all fodder. So it's all promo cards right now, but the one other safe investment you can make is still going to be fodder cards. 86s are still at the price they have been. 84s are back up a little bit in price. 85s are back up a little bit in price. So if you've invested in them, they're on their way up. Even 83s are kind of getting off the ground. 900 coins for 83s, guys. If you've got a low budget or if you have the time, going in on 83s is going to make you coins. And then you're looking at really good prices for 87s. That's the lowest they've been all year. The lowest the 88s have been since their first rise. And we're looking at maybe some decent prices for 89s. You're not looking at quite as much return on investment as these cards could easily get to like 38, 39,000 coins from 31 to 32. But when you consider the fact that cards like, Alexander-Arnold could double in price, the 89s don't look as good in terms of percentage that they would go up. So even though they might go up 7K and these cards will go up 70K, the investment total is way lower for the 86 to 88 rated cards. So I'm looking at 86 to 88s for our investments right now with fodder. If you've got extra coins and you don't know what to do with them, that is the safest way to go. But that's gonna be it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for watching until the end of the video. And if you did, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe to the channel so we can hit 150,000 subscribers, and go ahead and drop a comment down below with the word blueberry if you made it to the end. That'll be the secret comment word of the day, only for the OGs that make it to the end of the videos. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.